Hello fellow traders, welcome back to the channel once again. As I always say, this is not financial advice. I'm not giving you advice. This is for educational purposes only. Do your own due diligence. I do not message people on various social media platforms and ask them to invest for them or mine Bitcoin for them to bring 1,000 or 500 pounds, and I'm going to give them 5,000 at the end of the week. So if someone DMs you in all the various platforms, whether Telegram, Instagram, or wherever, that is not me. Do your due diligence. Scam is on high alert. If you don't take care, someone is gonna take your hard-earned money and you will never find them. And the sad is, the police might not do anything about it. So be careful, okay? Be careful. Do your own due diligence. All right, today I'm just gonna answer a few questions for those of you who inbox me, who message me. Okay, before I forget, I will put the Telegram link below for you to join my Telegram link. I give out one free setup a day. This week, that's today, we've already in getting closer to our TP of about 90 pips. A trade I gave on the UJ. Okay, so that's free of charge. So you can join the free Telegram channel. And I'm going to show you the trade personally I took on VIP also. And those of you asking me about Bitcoin, and as I gave the prediction, that's what in my view I think is going to do, and it's doing exactly the same thing. And I think it might even do do a little bit better. But I've been getting a lot of emails, a lot of text messages. Josh, I'm scared. I've had my account for about 3 months and I'm afraid to place a trade, and I'm losing all the time. Like I always say, knowing your technical analysis, okay, knowing everything is good, but what really moves the market is conditions. This is conditions that moves the market. So if you don't know the market conditions, then you have to learn, or you need to get a mentor who knows what he's doing. Okay, because probably, yeah, you have one successful strategy, which is trading, but the market condition has changed, so that strategy is not working anymore, and you are only used to that strategy. So you have to then wait for that conditions which you have, which favors your setup, to come back again before you trade. If you don't know other conditions, then you are doomed to failure. Okay, and if you are scared to place a trade, it means that you're not working on your psychology. You need to work on your mindset. Yeah, today I made a mistake and I've lost on my account. I'm down 21k. Yeah, true, that's 21k. I'm down, but I'll recover it. So this is not going to bother me because it's a high powered account that I'm trading, and I made a silly mistake that I shouldn't do. But you have to understand that um, taking losses is part of the game. Okay, so if you are trading and you haven't taken a loss yet, or a big loss yet, then that is okay. But know that just like businesses, someday is going to come, and how is it going to affect your mental health? Is it affecting my mental health? No. Have I finished trading for the day? Yes. Am I back tomorrow? Of course I am. Back, focused, refreshed, and within 2 days I'll recover back. You see, this is how you have to do. You have to know your trades. You have to know what you're doing. Okay, for instance, this is a setup which repeats itself. Okay, I'll show you the same setup on Bitcoin. This is gold trade. We were in on Friday. Okay, let me show you the yeah. So on Friday we were in looking at the higher time frame, coming back to the 4-hour chart, and it's the same as the 1-hour chart, which I call, this is a falling angel. And when falling angels do fall, is Okay, it takes a lot of time to go back if you look at seasonals, and I don't want to talk about things. So our TP is almost hit. So now we have just adjusted our stop loss, and we've moved it down because our TP is about here. Okay, and TP is about 22.5, and it nearly came there, 23.40. So if I don't get it, I'm just going to go out. It's a good trade, and this is also one of trades that we've been in. Okay, this is a beautiful setup, okay, that we've been in. This is our entry, okay, and that's boom. So we're holding and aiming for this ultimate high here, but we'll see what happens. This requires patience, okay. Through your fund management requires patience. It requires the knowledge for you to keep upgrading your knowledge, and it could require your psychological or psychology, mental strength. You have to set up the rules. What really kills most retail traders is we are excited to get into the market, and most of the time we do forget that we're not the only people in the market. We are not the, if I'm the only one in the market, look, then I'm going to move the market. If I buy, the market is going to go up. If I sell, the market is going to go down. But remember, you are playing this game against the bank. So learn the bank game and play them. We have the commercials, we have the banks, okay, we have the hedge funds, we have the individual billionaires, okay, then we have the retailers, retail traders. We are the smallest on the food chain. So you have to know how to play the game, because we can't keep making the same mistakes over and over. Other than that, you will never go and do, okay, you will never do well, okay. So then we move on to Bitcoin. Okay, this is what I always say. Okay, it's time is the basis of all profits, and profit comes as a result of time. So you need to give your trade times to go. Okay, you see, this is about we've been in the whole of I think, let me see, yeah, we've been in from here, okay. So 1 2 3 we've been in like 5 days, okay. Yeah, we've been this market in for about 5 days, and that's the profit. And if you look at my strategy, because I do scalp for one currency a day, then all my trades are long-term trades, okay. So I go in big, and then my stop loss is normally 1-to-1. So if I'm going for 20 pips, my stop loss is 20 pips. So I go in for 30, which means I'm looking for 6,000 and I'm risking 6,000, okay. I went for 15, I'm risking about 15k, and I want to make 15k. That's a scalping. But look, when you bet, you allow that market to move. The same 6k, this is 300 pips. I could just put 2 points, okay, 2 points instead of 20, 30. My stop loss is less than 30 pips, okay. So I risk like 600. You can make about the same 6k, okay. So this is how it is. Learn your strength. This ATR, I've made a video about it. My good friend Stana, Young P Stana, yeah, we trade together, buddies. So he made me, force me to use this, and I know how it helps me. So it helps me to recalculate my stop loss well, and I made a video about it. It's free of charge. You can use it. And this is Bitcoin. I don't hate anybody who is trading Bitcoin like we trading currencies and indices, but just me personally, I don't trade Bitcoin. if I'm investing in crypto, it's really long term. So you can see the consolidation, then the breakout, then you have a little falling angel here. Okay, you have the all-time high here, and you have a little falling angel here. Then you have a breakout here. Then you have this is not a falling angel, but you have here another a low here, which is and then you have a huge breakout here to all-time high. You see, this is another falling angel. Okay, you have about almost 70k. You have another falling angel here, and looking at this, it could drop all the way back. Okay, if we take out this 1900, this is my personal view, we could see Bitcoin fall back to probably consolidate between 13 and maybe about 8,000 again before. So for me personally, yeah, people trade it like they trade stock, they make good money. That's it. So those of you who always ask me what's my view, I told you when Bitcoin was here that for me, I'm looking for it to drop further. And when it went to 30, I said, yeah, my view is the same. I'm looking for it to drop further, and that's the boom. So you have a whole lot of things, I mean, crashing. So it will be good. A lot of discounts with the stock market falling and stuff. If you do your research well, you've got a lot of discounted investment to make, which will make you probably retire you in the next couple of 3 to 5 years. But the view here for me, this is not advice, it's my own view, that if I'm going to look to buy, I'll wait for it to drop further before I'll start looking for a buy position. And yes, and you asked me about other things that I do apart from my engineering, and I do things like this. Okay, I get deals like this all the time. Okay, I get deals like this all the time. Okay, deals like this come to me all the time. We have, this is a BMV, below market value, and this investment have just come onto my desk by one of my networks, and first to offer. Okay, so it's a new refurbished second floor 3-bed property with tenants ready to move in at about 850. And the good thing about the investment is that I'm just checking the area, and properties in the area, even some 2-bedroom houses were selling about 288, and 2-bedroom flats were selling between 170 and 180. Due to the situation, if I'm going to buy this, I get to buy it at a discount because it's a cash price. So after you buy the cash price, I can then refinance the whole deal. So that is after paying cash price for this. So she's done everything for you. If I'm going to refinance, then that is loan. The bank is going to give you about 101 to loan arrangement fee, interest rate. So if I'm going to pick out this deal, I'm going to pay her because she has done all the work and find me this deal, which will make me or my company even instant equity of more than, on the low side, more than 40,000 equity already. So I had to pay her sourcing fee plus VAT, and she's done all the numbers. So people who normally ask me, and sometimes also, yes, I could get deals of Rightmove, but I'm not talking about property now, so maybe another time. But yeah, I'm going to document everything here on this YouTube channel because I don't feel maybe I should open a new separate channel for properties and separate channel for e-com. So whatever I'll do, I mean, these are the 3 things my interest, like business, investments, trading. I'm a project control manager myself, So I'm using my knowledge there to do deals, and I have done the source deals for a lot of clients, both local and international. And it's time for me to also start getting my goals, after everything I've been scammed before and things like that. That's why I keep warning you. Okay, and people ask me to talk about IPC. Don't worry, I'm going to bring you about that. So work on your psychology, fine tune your strategy. Okay, fine tune your strategy, know the conditions that your strategy works in, and the biggest asset you can take. Like, I was speaking to someone who phoned me from I don't want to mention the name or the country, okay, but not here, abroad, different part of the world. Okay, if your strategy doesn't, for instance, if your strategy doesn't give you sell here, you don't go sell. Okay, you have to wait. If you watch today, the market is always going to be there. I will die, you will die, and the market will still there. Our grandchildren will die, they will come, live, and die, and the market will still be there. So there is nothing like, I want to make and one thing traders have to understand, or fund managers, you have to understand, is the market doesn't move the same way. If you look from last week, okay, we have huge sell off or huge upside in some of the markets. So this month, if you get your trading strategy right and you went short, even from last week, I had a sell on the indices and sell on the pound USD and stuff, and I had other trades I don't want to talk about now. So if you go on those things, you make huge money. But remember, if you make 100k or 50k or 10k or whatever huge money you make, you're not going to do it the same every week or every month. Just like I made a mistake and cost me 20k here today. That is not I think because I just closed the trade, so I was in just Friday. Yeah, so in 2 days, because I was I like to do high frequency trading. So yeah, I was betting big, which I don't ask you to do, because I'm an experienced trader. So I don't expect you to do. This thing happens, okay? This thing happens, and it's giving things like this. So you should understand that you cannot make all big money every day. Markets move differently each month. There are months that the commercials are buying, they are heavy buyers or heavy sellers, and those months they are going to push them to the levels they want it to do. And there are some months that the commercials and the hedge funds and the banks stay out of the market. They let the small scale trade do their thing. When they are ready, they come and push it. So the movement of the market doesn't move the same way. And there might be, depending on your setup. Okay, look here, let me show you something. If I'm not in sell here, okay, this level, this is the first level, this is the second level. If I don't sell the market here and I come and the market is here, I'm not going to take the market down, because all these are not a good sell for me in my depending on the strategy I use. If I don't get in here and catch this drop, okay, I wouldn't wait and go in. Okay, so if all this, let me use it properly so that you can understand. Okay, let me insert some shapes for you to see. So if all this area is not a good place for me to trade according to my strategy, this is what we call discipline. You have to be able to stay out. Okay, don't get itchy fingers and think that the money is running away from you. People are making, everyone and their strategy. Yes, this is good for, this is what someone's strategy is. This is what meets their condition. So they are making huge of money here. Yours doesn't say that. Your strategy, your conditions, this is out of it. So stay away. Don't press the, if 1 week, this is what I love about my buddy Stana. Yes, if 2 weeks his strategy doesn't give him um, trade, he just analyzes the market and he waits. Okay, he waits. He keeps waiting. He keeps waiting until his strategy tells him take the trade, get out of the trade. Okay, so have that discipline, because if you have discipline and you have patience, look, the sky is your limit. So don't be downhearted. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just learn more. And if you feeling depressed, or you feel the market went against you, take a stroll, go to the beach, do some activity that you love, clear your mind, get your mindset. I've got a lot of videos that talk about mental psychology, trading psychology, and stuff like that. Then you come back and you fight another day. If you have to take a week off, take. If you have to take a month off, take it off. The market is always going to be there. Okay. So I'm going to see you next week, and I wish you all the best. And I'm going to leave the link to the free Telegram channel. Join for one free trade a week, and do your own due diligence, and don't ever send money to somebody who DMs you that he or she is me and they are going to multiply or triple your account for you. I do not trade people's accounts. Okay. Until then, Tara.